Because the way I see it, we'll be doing this game forever. Unless you want to do the face-to-face thing. Right? You don't want to forgive me, though. You know, if you saw me in my face instead of this fucking screen where you have a reason to dislike me because you don't like my facial expression or my tone of voice or the things I'm saying, or the fact that I forgive all the people that I feel like did me wrong. Maybe that sucks for you that you can't forgive me even if you like you can't forgive me, can you? You think I did you so fucking wrong and you can't forgive me. That's not my fucking problem, really. Because I could say I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. If you don't forgive me, that's on you. It don't matter how sorry I am if you don't forgive me. And it don't matter how much I want to forgive you if you don't think you need to be forgiven for anything either. You see how perception is everything? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Because I know I could prove the existence of Jesus just by being alive myself. I'm a testimony. You don't have to believe me, but I'm the proof Jesus is alive because Jesus Christ, our Meshiach, brought me back to life more than once. You probably saw me raise up after you thought I was fucking dead. Just because you believe the propaganda about embalming fluid in the body, you don't think they put that in your body so you don't wake up? Because God can wake you up if God wants to wake you up. Why do you think they call it awake? You put the body where you know it's going to be comfortable and see if he wakes up after a couple days. The precedence is 3 for a reason. Because there's a lot of 3s. There's a lot of degrees. I just don't care about them. Because there's 3 of this and there's 3 of that and that makes 6. And then the third one again makes 9. I don't care. Right? I don't care about the gematria, the synchronization of the numbers on YouTube. They try to make it. Why do you think I ended at 445? I don't do 1111 on purpose. Right? I try to do on purpose off of that. I try to make it 1112. Because I don't want you to think I'm having angel numbers in my messages. I don't want the numerology. I don't want you to think that about me. I don't want you to think I'm trying to hypnotize you by putting the word how I say it and then using it in a different way to avoid censorship and blocking and you rejects that flag content. You want to flag the content because you don't like it. You want to mock me because I found out where heaven is. And you fucking demons can't get back there because you got your heaven taken away from you. And now all you have inside of you is hell. And now you want to blame God for that? But then when you turn into the fucking demons you've been worshiping and following, then you get mad at God again. And then you get mad at me because I tried to tell you and warn you. As much skill and talent as I had to be like these fucking weirdos, as I gave it up. I was like, I don't want your fame. I don't want that bullshit notoriety. I give my glory to the Messiah. You know, Satan didn't give me any gifts to rap. That was God giving me the gift to gab. And then I practiced rhyming. I practiced flowing. I practiced all that shit. You think Satan gave you a gift? You know, the only gift that Satan gave you was leaving you to fuck alone when he found out that you know where heaven is. Right? Because he don't leave me alone. Because he knows I still got some hell inside of me. I still have a little piece of that fucking hell right inside my chest. And you know it's there because you could see it on my face. I'm not a good liar. I never was good at lying. That's why I don't like to lie. You know, the only lie I can use is throwing it on grass. Right? Limestone deposit, all that type of shit. That's the only lie I know. Because you want to sit there lying to yourself. The only time I lie is in a fucking bed. You know, if I'm believing a lie and telling it to you like it's the truth, that's not the same as lying. That's me spreading propaganda unintentionally. Just like the Bible, right? You want to believe it's been fucking misled. You're misled by it. You're misled by... Well, you know what? I don't care what translation has been taken out of context, because the only thing that matters to me is that I can admit that that's the Son of God. And then I try to take his advice, or what I believe his advice to be, to the best of my ability. And regardless if it's been mistranslated or not, it's good advice to forgive, to be thankful, to love your neighbors as you love yourself. Each one teach one. Jesus is telling you the same fucking message as all of them. It's just that you get offended because he calls himself the Son of God. And then you want to call him God because of that. You want to call him God. You called him God. You call Jesus. I call him the Messiah. Because that's what he is. The Creator is God. You know, you want to call it the demiurge. You want to believe Satan created this reality? And then you're here for no reason. It's just Satan's fault. That's fucking satanic. You're calling Satan the creator? So Satan created Jesus then. If you think the demiurge made all this shit. You think the demiurge has that much fucking power? Just because he can make a world and you can't? God gave you the power to be in any world that the demiurge created. Because you're of God. You got heaven in you. You think the demiurge gives a fuck if you got heaven in you? The demiurge is already in his heaven. It's here with you, fucking with you. That's the demiurge's heaven. You know, you got to search for heaven within you so that when you become a demiurge type of person, you're not fucking with people the way the demiurge fucks with us. Right? But no, you want to act like I don't know about all these books because I talk about the Torah. Try to keep it simple. I keep the law in my heart, but some of those laws that seem way too convoluted, they got to be a reason for them. Just like there was a reason Jesus came with a new covenant to be baptized in blood. Because that's what happened to me. You know how many times I had to die to get the right amount of blood on me? That's why I got crucified with Christ. I didn't put my sins on him when I died. I didn't even think he was real. Maybe that's why God was going to let me go through. Because I put my sins on myself. I didn't walk around going, here you go, Jesus. Here's my sin for you. I never did that. And now that I want to admit he's the Son of God, the Messiah sent to save your fucking ass and my fucking ass, you want to call me satanic because I'm saying that your shit is bullshit. You want to act like I hate you because I'm criticizing the establishment. Right? So what if foreigners criticize the American establishment? Does that mean they hate you? Does it? Does that mean they hate you? If a German is criticizing President Joe Biden, does that mean he hates you or she hates you? Does it? Because I could sit there acting like nationalities are religions and religions are national. That's why they don't like to read the Torah, because it has the chronicles of the tribes of Israel in it. And then you'd realize these motherfuckers ain't those motherfuckers. But that's what's going to start the problems. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Whatever country these fucking leeches go in. What country you think they're going to call themselves? They're going to say they look like they're going to say my bloodline of America. Like people that were here before they got here. Because like my ancestry was here before the Italians. Some of my ancestry was here before the Irish, and before the Polish, and before the Federal Reserve, and before you hated a Native American, and before you realized that they're just like a Mexican, and before you realized what the tribes of Judah were. I was here in America, waiting for you to come try to take it from us. Because people like me always wanted to grow my own food. People like me saw that shit as a little kid because I didn't like the fucking lunch they were giving me in public school.